Today on the channel, I'm talking about one of my favorite luxury eyewear brands, T. Henry, and the beautiful rimless series that he recently created that makes up models Evija, Spektre, and the very unique geometrical Trofeo. Don't go anywhere, you're not going to want to miss this. Hello and welcome to the Hicks Brunson Eyewear YouTube channel. I am your friendly neighborhood optician, Daniel Brunson, and on this channel I like to talk about my favorite independent eyewear brands, and I like to talk about cool lens technologies and custom tinted transitions lenses. So if you want to see more content like that, please hit that subscribe button down below, and then that way you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right, thank you so much for being here today. I want to honor your time and run through this collection and show you the highlights of the T. Henry rimless series that makes up the Evija, the Spektre, and the Trofeo. And these are beautiful luxury frames, titanium, 18 karat gold plating, the best of Japanese craftsmanship that T. Henry delivers over and over again. And I'm gonna hold the Evija here while I kind of talk about the frame design features. And then I'm gonna show you each one of these three models, which has its own unique lens shape. So let's talk about these frames. They're made of a beta titanium temple arm construction, and they have modular vented components with 18 karat gold electroplating on the finishes. And that sounds fancy, and it is a little bit fancy. It creates for a beautiful shiny finish, but the 18 karat gold plating also provides for a more corrosion resistant, more durable surface so that your glasses, that your frames will stand the test of time, provided you still want to take care of these. These are nice pieces, so you don't want to be too, you don't want to be hard and rough on pieces like these. The Flex Temple system has a cellulose acetate temple tip that runs along the end here, and that's important because it allows opticians like myself to get a proper adjustment so we can properly match it to the curve around the back of your head. These do have two-tone monoblock connections, custom 4mm rimless lenses, and they have a hand-painted matte edge finish. Now, these lenses also have facet along the top. So a facet is just a custom way to finish a lens where you sort of sculpt back some part of the edge of the lens, and it creates more of a three-dimensional look to the lens itself. It's really quite beautiful when it's done well like this. Of course, these lenses are good quality lenses, full protection, anti-reflective coating on the back side so that you don't get reflections on the back of the lens and you get better visual clarity. They have a two-tone modular monoblock titanium nose bridge, which has adjustable pad arms, and it's pressed with the iconic T. Henry logo. You might be able to see on the inside of the nose pad, the part that rests against the skin. But I love this nose pad arm. It's very flexible beta titanium, and that means that anytime you put it on, it just gently conforms to the bridge structure of your nose, and it'll be comfortable to wear. Then it also has a bespoke stepped end cap on the end of the temple tip right there. So these are very beautiful pieces. Now we're going to talk about each one of these in a little bit more detail. And T. Henry, being the great luxury eyewear brand that it is, I want to talk for just a minute about their packaging, because the packaging is top-notch. It really helps produce that luxury eyewear experience. This is what the boxes look like, and they sort of have a snakeskin texture and appearance to their finish. And you can see the T. Henry name here, and you can see the T. Henry logo mark on the end here. And there's a lot of blue in the T. Henry branding, so you have a little blue ribbon that you can slide the box open. And the first thing that you see when you open the box is the certificate of authenticity. You also see the number, because all T. Henry frames are limited in number, and once they're gone forever, and that's part of what makes owning a T. Henry frame so special, is that these are collector's edition pieces. So you can see your certificate that corresponds to the number of which frame you have that's marked on your frame. It's also marked on this certificate. And when you look at your certificate, it's going to have details that relate to your particular model frame, and it's got information about country where they're made. Of course, they're all Japanese, handmade in Japan out of the finest quality block titanium and beta titanium and Japanese acetate. And then they also come with an oversized T. Henry silk cleaning cloth. All right, now let's look at the color, size, and fit of each of these three pieces. I'm going to start with in order of size, smallest to largest among these three. So I'm going to start with the Trofeo here, then I'm going to get back to the Evija, and then finish with the Spektre. So the Trofeo, the color that I have here is silver frame with green lens, and it's a gorgeous green. This is a 50 eye size. It's an 18 millimeter bridge, and the temple length is 141 millimeters. So the silver frame has little gold components on it. You can see that gold plating there right on the inside or on the outside of the hinge lug that shows through this little opening in the temple end as it closes over it. It's a nice hinge. It's really thick block titanium hinge, but then the beta titanium temple, as I mentioned before, creates for a comfortable fit. So I'm going to try these on, and you're going to see that this is in fact a smaller size. You can tell on me, the 50i 18 bridge, I could certainly wear a little bit of a larger size than this if I was going to size myself properly. You can see the temples on me, they are bending out slightly. Of course, if one wanted to have these made in prescription, we could customize the size of these and make them just a little bit larger, which in fact I did recently in the Evija shape for a client that we made some custom sapphire transitions lenses, and I'll link to that video actually right here so you can see what I mean. But back to this one, the Trofeo here, this color is called Anomaly, if I didn't already say that. The Anomaly is the silver frame with the green color lenses. Really love this shape, and I feel like this would be such a good shape to customize as a clear pair or a light indoor tinted pair of lenses. It's absolutely stunning. So let's move along now to the Evija. And the Evija here is more rectangular, and this is the Leor blue color, which gold blue is what that means. And this one has the facet along the top. It's got all the same vented features in the bridge and in the hinges. The same beta titanium temple arms, same frame construction, different color, different shape. And if I was going to choose one of these for myself, I'm kind of torn between the Evija here and the Spektre that I'm going to show you in just a moment, because I love these shapes so much. I love the rectangle, I love the facet, and when you pair this blue tinted lens with that gold, to me, that's just so classic cool. You know, the gold is shiny and it makes a statement, but it's nice and thin, so it's not overdone in any way. So this Evija is a 55i 16 bridge, 140 millimeter temple length. That's the Evija. Now let's move on to the Spektre. All right, so a lot of you will like this Spektre, and this is why I'm torn. I'm such a sucker for a good aviator or navigator shaped sunglass. And this color is called Traverse. Traverse is a black color frame with a brown color lens. And I love how the little bits of gold right here and right here on these front plates, the end cap screws are gold, the nose pads are gold, and then you have a little bit of gold on the back of the temple here and on the end cap bespoke tip. So stunning with the black, the little bits of gold, the brown color lenses. This is the largest eye size in the series. This is a 58i 15 bridge. Temple length is 141. This one's just awesome. Like, makes a great sunglass. I feel like it would make a great optical. I feel like all three of these would make great clear glasses as well. If you want that nice, rimless, luxury, minimal look, but avant-garde look, these are just beautiful pieces from T. Henri. And as with all T. Henri frames, they're numbered and limited in how many are made in each colorway. So if I can run back through and just share with you real quick, starting in order of smallest to largest again, the Trofeo, this is number 45 of 199 pieces. It says so right there on the inside of that temple tip. The Spektre, this is number 44 of 199. You can see that right there. And I'm sorry, did I say Spektre? This is the Evija. This is the Spektre. And the Spektre is number 80 of only 199, which we can see right inside there. That's the new series from T. Henry. I think they make beautiful sunglasses. They also make beautiful clear glasses or transitions glasses, as I mentioned earlier. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If there's anything that you would like done, any unique glasses, any lens prescription, tinted lens ideas that you've got that you would like us to help you with, we are more than happy to help. I'll make all of our contact information available in the box. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.